Hey, what's up, everybody? Um, well, tomorrow's election day, and figured I'd just get my feelings off my chest about tomorrow and the political race as a whole. Now, I'm not a political mastermind. I don't know jack shit about politics. In fact, this is the first year I've actually followed politics, and from what I've seen, politics is bullshit. It is a man-made governmental system of order in this country that pretty much it's designed to label people. I mean, you got your Democrats, Republicans, conservatives, liberals, independents. You got your right wing, your left wing, and it's just ridiculous how these forms of party system label people as to what type of person they are and how they think and feel about issues in America. Hold on for a second. Um, and basically, I think Chris Rock said it best. No real person is one thing. Nobody feels one way about every issue in America. You know, as he said, everybody's got some shit they're liberal about. Everybody's got some shit they're conservative about. And I'm not gonna tell you how I feel about the war and immigration and um, homosexual marriage. I'm just gonna leave all that out because obviously two of the most sensitive subjects in America are politics and religion, and it's kind of funny seeing as how we live in a free country where we can basically believe and protest and say anything we want without persecution. Yet there is always going to be somebody that's going to argue with it about it with you. Sorry. So rather than just face persecution, I'm just going to remain anonymous on how I feel about issues. But this election year, I mean, first of all, it's gone on way too long. And all I gotta say is it's about time it came to an end because we've been dealing with this. We've been this has been talked about since what, September of last year. So it's been over a year that we've had to hear about this and you know discuss and argue about the political issue in America. And tomorrow, rather than call it election day, I'm going to call it D Day. Because obviously, tomorrow, a new president is going to be sworn into this country. Now, as I said, I am not going to say who I vote for, who I am voting for, and why I'm voting for them, and who I'm not voting for, and why I'm not going to vote for them. Because that's just going to basically set me up for controversy, and I think controversy is another big issue that this country faces. We face enough controversy as it is. So rather than make myself a subject of controversy, I'm just going to leave that on the table. Um, but as I said, it's about time this stupidity has come to an end because from what I've seen and what I've heard this year, I've come to the conclusion that politics is stupid. It's retarded. And what I have the biggest problem is the political campaign coverage. And it's not just the president, it's everything. Congress, Senate, um, governor. You know, you got all these different candidates for all these different positions of power and positions of political government. And it's just been basically a back and forth tattletale about, who's better than this one and why they're better and who's not a good candidate and why they're a good candidate. It's like, who can you believe? Who can you believe? You know? It's like you see a positive ad campaign for some campaign ad for a um a runner or whatever you call it. Um, you see a bad campaign ad for somebody, and then you see a good campaign ad for somebody. So who is it? Who can you really believe? You know, who's really telling it like it is? What's the real facts? But I'm just glad it's coming to an end because we've been hearing about this for far too long. It's the longest running political campaign race I've ever seen and ever been subjected to, even though this is the first time I've actually followed politics. But tomorrow, tomorrow is D-Day. Tomorrow is a historic day. Tomorrow, we might even have the first black president in America. And like I said, I'm not going to say whether or not I support Obama or whether or not I support McCain. As actually, to tell you the truth, up until a couple of days ago, I wasn't even going to vote because I just thought the whole thing was ridiculous. I hate politics, but as an American, I feel like it was my responsibility to address this issue in the best way I know how. And I think politics is bullshit. And tomorrow is D-Day. And tomorrow is going to decide the rest of the destiny of this country and the destiny of the rest of the world, because whatever happens in this country affects the rest of the world. We are the superpower of this world, and we are the superpower that controls the rest of this world. So hopefully whoever gets sworn in is going to put this country in the right direction. I hope that's what they do. I hope they keep their promises. I hope they are able to meet the challenge of being commander-in-chief. And that's basically all I gotta say about it.